Okay, pretty much everybody, right? So I'm very excited about this talk from Luís Freitas of Mintbase, who is going to be talking about fixing some of the onboarding issues so we don't have blockers for new users. Come on stage.
Where do I get the controller? This one? Okay, got it. All right. Hey, everyone. My name is Luís. And yeah, I'm here to talk a bit about things that Mintbase is trying to use or do to fix onboarding and pretty much resolving some of the onboarding issues we faced, with crypto. So Mintbase has been around for a while. We've been trying many things. We tried so many experiments. And I want to first talk a bit about Minsta. And it stems from minting in an instant, right? So users can come to the app, pretty much just take a picture, mint a token, and then share it on a general feed. This is a perfect experience for anyone, just getting onboarded. It's the 0 to 1 NFT experience users generally understand. So we started this last year. We tried it in a few events, and we learned a few things. We learned that many people don't really have access to funds. We learned that there's a bunch of crypto-curious people that are in crypto conferences, but they don't have crypto. We learned that there are people afraid to connect to apps that they don't really trust yet, and I think that's pretty wise. And then the best one for me is like their ledgers at home. Sounds like an excuse, but probably isn't, because, well, yeah, some people just interface with apps through ledgers. Or hardware wallets. So we took all of these things we learned and we changed a few things. Well, just pretty much two things. We changed how easy it is to create an account and how easy it is to mint tokens without any funds. So I know a bunch of people here already tried this, but for those who didn't, feel free to scan the QR code and try this app, or just visit minta.mintbase.xyz. I would love to show up in the feed now. So I want to see some phones scanning the QR code. Thank you. But yeah, so time is limited. But for you getting onboarded through Minsta, you'll also notice that we have the Mintbase wallet, which is a new thing I'll introduce in a couple of slides. And for the developers interested to play around with this, there's this repo called Minsta. So go to github.com/mintbase/Minsta. It's this experience. You get the wallet experience. You get everything for free. And yeah, we just want to see more forks of this and experiments in general. But yeah, the wallet. So what is our wallet, and what are the things that we're doing with the wallet that is quite different from other wallets in the space? So going through the Minsta experience, you notice that, So you'll see that transactions are free. So we're leveraging meta transactions. And meta transactions just essentially mean that the users can sign the transaction, and then some other account, the relayer account in this case, will sponsor the cost of this transaction. This is quite important because in the future, we plan to open up the relayer for pretty much everyone to do things. So let's say a user can sponsor their users' transactions, or a company that wants to get that onboard users, they can do it too. For now, Mintbase is covering the cost of Minsta transactions, and yeah. We're also using WebAuthn, or web authorization, and passkeys to store key pairs securely on user's device. This on iPhones, it looks like this. So you store it on your keychain, and then signing transactions, you can do it via Face ID. On your computer, it might be fingerprint or passphrase. There are several ways. It's a web standard. It's pretty secure. And of course, we use human-readable names too to create, human-readable names, thanks to Near. And how does all this work? Some people are probably not comfortable yet with the Near account system. But let me just cover a bit of how it works. So you go through the Mintbase wallet. You create a key pair on your laptop with permissions for everything. So it's a full access key. And then you might create a function, full access key on your phone that has permissions to sign any transaction, right? So in case your cell phone is lost, you can still, with the key pair 1, you can revoke the access to key pair 2, and then when you buy a new phone, you can generate a new key pair for that phone. In case you don't really trust the app you're connecting to, you might be able to create a function call key. So it has limited permissions. For example, this one, it's a VR headset function call key, and the only permission to the app is just minting, right? But this is just the beginning. We're just starting to experimenting with the wallet, simple experiences. But we have bigger plans for the future, and we want to facilitate even more like the onboarding experience and the crypto experience in general. And our plans is to let users use everyday language for everything, right? How can you do that? We learned a new thing that's quite recent called function calling on LLMs. So ChatGPT, for example, supports this. And essentially, you can convert natural language into API calls or database queries, or even extract structured data from text. So we went on and built two plugins, one called Action and the other Search. So Action allows you to transform queries into database queries, transform a prompt into a database query, submit that, and get the result, as you can see here. So on the right, that would be like the normal developer way, and then on the left, it's pretty much the same result, but you're just prompting with natural language. And then Mintbase Action allows you to do the same thing, but for transactions on-chain. So no need to code, just say, I want to send this token to this account, and it will do it for you. Since ChatGPT and OpenAI have like very strict policies, we cannot really do on-chain mainnet transactions, so we had to build a solution. And thanks for Alex Kidanov to like shout out Mintbase AI yesterday. It's free for now. Mintbase AI lets you use ChatGPT 4 Turbo since this week. And I want to show you a couple of prompts and how this works. I had like a demo prepped, but like this is super, I don't have a lot of time here. So let's just scroll through some of the potential prompts you can use. You can ask, what's my account? And you'll have your address. You'll see which network you're connected to, and you'll see the balance. You can also ask, what tokens do I own in my collection? And well, it's summarized 24 tokens on mainnet. That's cool. And now I want to see some more details, right? So if you ask, show me details, it still keeps the context of the previous prompts, and will show you like details about each token on your collection. You can also ask it to generate images. This is not on-chain, but every image generated is stored on Arweave, so it's sort of on-chain. I asked it to like generate an image of Rick and Morty. I'm not sure about the copyright here, but that's fine. And then I can ask, I want to mint this token on my contract. And it will combine two function calls, one submit query to see if I have any contract to mint on, and then generate a transaction to which I can mint. And that's it. So how can this be applied to the onboarding experience? Well, users can just go through this and learn how to use safely in a playground environment. But in the future, we want to like educate even more, right? So we want to use, for example, this, right? So you want to sign a transaction. This is one of the biggest problems to users, right? That they sign transactions sometimes that they don't really know anything about. And that might be an issue. So yeah, we want to let users just ask what are they're signing and get a description of the transaction. So this is it. Still have 2 minutes. So yeah, Mintbase is also starting the cohort, the Mintbase grants soon. So if you have any idea, you're building some project and you're excited about NFTs and crypto and improving user experiences, go to github.com, Mintbase grants program, and yeah, submit your PR, and we'll be reviewing and giving you feedback soon. I have a minute, so thank you. Please follow these accounts, mine especially. I don't know if I have time for Q&A here, but still have a minute, 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Is there any question? Good. So you submit a proposal with the amount of funding and what are your plans and what you want to build. And yeah, I think that's it. The guidelines are very specific and they're detailed on the. Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, that's a very broad question, I think. But the vision, again, is simplifying as much as possible, and the goal is reducing even more the complexity of using crypto. That's kind of like, I think, the bigger vision. So using new tech like AI to simplify that as much as possible. I think that's it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right.